Stormfront Part 2. This is Star Trek Enterprise Season 4. Okay, this is the conclusion of the opener, the season opener. Archer and the guys are back in time. It's an alternate time. So the Germans, the Nazis, won and they took over a bunch of places and they're in the US now and they got to fight back. Turns out they've been getting help from some aliens and the aliens have an ulterior motive. This feels a bit more like a Doctor Who episode than a Star Trek episode. But anyway, there has to be a time travel. It's always going to be World War II. There's got to be some sort of time travel thing or something like that in Star Trek. So that's fine. I like this one again. I'm not dying over this one. It's fine. So we'll talk about it. Let's use the space system, story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best. I'll give the storyline a 1. It's fine. Like, again, it's predictable. You know what's going to happen. And you're just watching events play out. And if you're watching events play out and you don't really learn anything, like, you're not learning about a species that much. You're not discovering something new. See, Star Trek's got to be discovering something new species. What are they like? Maybe there's a lesson in there, a moral lesson sometimes, right? Could be any of those things. Sometimes there's a space battle if it calls for it. These time travel ones are usually they're neat because they're time traveling. You want to see how people react. So the best parts of the story is where they got the girl and transported her to the ship, and she's like, "Wow, that was kind of a cool thing." But she's not going to exist if they change the timeline. I wasn't really sure. Like, if they stop these guys, the timeline reverts. Like, why? It kind of got muddled. I didn't get what was happening. So the story's okay. I give it a 1. Pacing, I'll give it a 1.5. Like, I wasn't bored. The action moved. Archer tried to diplomatically, like, solve the thing. It's like, make a little deal with them. It's like, well, it didn't work. They're not going to do it. Go back. So it was okay. There's some action. So it was okay. Pacing was good. No problems there, really. The artistry, it's a tough one. I mean, everything looks good. The aliens look cool. There really isn't any big ship battles. The music's all right. It's just, it's Earth. So I'll give it a 1. Like, it's fine. 1 is okay. 0, if I give a 0, it's bad. If I give a 1, it's good. If I give a 2, it's amazing. That's how my space thing works. So yeah, it was good. Everything looks all right. Characters, I'll give it a 1.5. I still love the Enterprise characters. I thought that the girl was really good. I can't remember the character's name. Who befriended Archer. I thought she was really good in the last part. She didn't have a lot to do in the second one here, but still really cool character. The villains did look cool, and I like the guy who's like the Nazi general guy's like, oh, we got to do this. You work for us. It's like, what are you, crazy? Like, no, I don't work for you. Like, he shot him. It's like, yeah, I do whatever I want. So that was kind of cool. I like that guy. He was all right. Enjoyment factor, yeah, I liked this one anyways. I'll give it a 1.5. Like, I did like it, and it was kind of neat, and it was a nice break from the Xindi battle stuff, but I'm looking forward to go from here on now. Silik is gone. I liked Silik. He's kind of gone. I want to see more standard Star Trek episodes going forward in this season. This is my 3rd time through, and I don't remember all the details of every episode. But I'm hoping that it gets back a little bit more on track to the regular Star Trek stuff. So that's it for that. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10. So 6.5, that's like a pass, right? Like, if I give it a 5 or 6, it's like it's a pass. So 6.5 is above a passing grade. I like this one. I like all the Enterprise. There really hasn't been any Enterprise episode that I haven't liked. But because I'm comparing to itself, so if you look at the first season, that's your kind of your bar, right? And season 2 is like right up there, maybe a bit more, right? And then season 3 is like below that because you're like, this isn't what Enterprise was. It's not even gradual. It's like literally the first 2 seasons, you can just watch those 2 seasons and be like, yes, this is great. And then literally it's like almost like hard stop, new creative team. Let's change the entire thing around. And I don't like it. So we'll see in season 4 if they bring it back. That's it, everybody. If you like my space system, please remember to like the video, consider subscribing, and check out the playlist for Star Trek. That's it. Until next time.